What
in the West.
what is your take on voting, living in the United States? Again, I'm not talking about the Muslim world. I'm talking about a minority group living here in the U.S. and this is one way to bring in the right people who understand. You see, that's the argument of one group, but in the other who understand our position and our issues. But on the other hand, you're legislating, in الحكم إلا لله. No one, we don't need to explain it. Please help us out. We know we're bringing you for the tough stuff, and that's why we have you here today.
Well, my position on this, is based on from what I've understood and from what I understood from the lectures of Sheikh Nasruddin Albani. I used to sit in his classes in the Medina, and he defended that concept of preventing the greater evil. You prevent the greater evil. If you don't vote and the greater evil comes, you can only blame yourself. If you vote in order to prevent that greater evil, that candidate, who this guy is anti-Muslim, he's this, he's that, and the other. If he wins, he's going to make your life hell. And you don't vote to try to stop him from coming, then you cannot blame anyone but yourself. If he comes and he does what you expected him to do to you. So I'm in favor of voting where there is an issue of greater and lesser evil, as far as we can determine. If there's no greater or lesser evil, etc., then we don't need to get ourselves involved in that.
But here we have a problem with this, Dr. Bilal, that the people who promote this approach, which is, like you mentioned, justified, they consider the others who do not participate completely wrong, and they should be removed from the equation, basically. That they still have a valid ground that they don't want to participate in bringing in legislation other than the hukmullah, the legislation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is it fair also to leave them alone if they don't want to do it then? Or
well, of course, we're in a situation of choice. But I would say to those brothers, brother, what are you doing in America? What are you doing there? If you are not prepared to take the steps necessary to ensure your survival as a Muslim community, then it is better for you to be in a Muslim country. You can go to another Muslim country. For example, the Gambia. I spent some time in the Gambia. This is 95% Muslim. You can go there. If you vote, you're voting for a Muslim ruler. The Sharia is implemented. It's on the books there. You can go somewhere else. Then it's better for you there.
Dr.